Hi guys, in this video I'll show you how I made this corset top. I made use of the pattern I drafted in the previous video. If you haven't seen it, click on the link above to watch it, then come back and continue from there. Place the brown paper underneath your basic block, then with your tracing wheel trace it out. Trace all the lines, including the red lines also. Trace everything out. Trace both the front and the back. This dress has its zip, so I'm going to make use of the red line for the back zip. So you trace out that, remove it, then with your pencil and ruler mark the tracing. This is how to transfer your pattern to another sheet of paper. Then for the waist darts, I'm going to take out the darts measurement. I don't need this a corset dress, so I don't need the darts. So I will take it out at the side. So this new line I marked is now the new line for the waistline. Then I went ahead to mark out 7.5 inches for the chest line. This is going to be where the yoke is going to start from. On the bust line, you mark 1/2 inch. Then from that 1/2 inch, you mark your bust apart divided by 2. So mine is 6 divided by 2, that's 3 inches. So I mark 3 inches. So 3 inches, then 3 inches again. Then with the compass, I'm going to use it to form a circle. So the 3 inches underneath is going to be the under bust line. So with my ruler, I'm going to connect the lines together. Then mark 1/2 inch at the chest line and also at the under bust line and rule a straight line. Then we'll go ahead to clean up the upper circle. We don't need that part. Mark the same 6 inches on the bust line at the chest line. So we trace the line. So you can see it's no longer, doesn't have that curved round shape. It now has a new straight line. Also do the same for the center front part. So now we now have our cup area. For the neckline, after the cup, mark 1/2 inch, then connect it to the neck point. Then mark your blouse length. Mine is 23, so I just marked it and wrote a straight line. Then with my curve, I just use the shape of my curve ruler to curve it out. On the waistline, mark 1/2 inch, then connect it to the bust line like a dart. That V slant like a dart. Then from there, also mark 1/2 inch on the hip line and connect it straight line like so. So this is me remarking it with a blue marker. I'm just remarking all the lines with the blue marker. This is all for the front, drafting for the front block. So now on a new sheet of paper, I'm going to show you how to draft your own basic custom made cup. So just marked 4 inches. So that's going to be our chest line. From there, 7, I'm going to mark my bust point, that is 9 inches. Then also from there, I'm going to mark out 3.5 inches, which is the bust apart measurement. Then with the compass, I'm going to use to rule a circle. If you notice, the bust apart is different. To form a cup is different from the main bust apart from the that's just make the cup fuller. Now rule a straight line on the bust point as the 3.5 inches to the above the upper curve. 3.5 inches. So I'm going to mark 1/2 inch on both sides. This is the dart. Mark 1/2 inch on both sides. Then go to my pattern. and measure how the shape I want. So I'm going to make 1 inch for the shape I want. Then from there, I'll measure whatever I have there, take it to the pattern and measure whatever I have there on the cup side. So I'm going to mark it there. So whatever I have left, I'll use it as my dart measurement and also mark that same measurement at the other side. So what I have there is 1 inch. So I'm going to mark that same measurement there, another 1 inch. Then connect it to the bust point like so. Then rule a straight line. We don't want to follow the shape of that curve. Then mark the 1.5 inch for the upper part of my corset. So here is just me sizing how high I want the corset to be. So I didn't later make use of it. Then go back again and measure the side cup. So whatever measurement I have there, I'm going to also measure it also on my cup placement. Just like how I did for the other side, I will do the same thing here also. I'm so sorry, I kind of lost footage for it, but this was the way I did it at the front. That's the exact same way I did it at the other side. So this is just me explaining it again. Just mark measure whatever you left there, you mark it at the other side again as the dart measurement. Then rule a straight line up, then mark the same inches you have there. So that's like 2 inches there from the center from I connected it to the side with my ruler. It's not straight line. I just use the shape of my ruler to just connect it. The arrow element I to number it, number 1, number 2, and number 3. And the arrow shape is very necessary so that you don't mix it up when joining the cups together. So please make sure you mark the arrow facing the direction in which you are going to join it together. Okay, and in each you're going to cut 2 instead of pointing at like 2. So we're gonna cut 2 inches. So I went ahead to cut it following the blue lines. Then for the back, I only measured out how deep I wanted it to be, the neck depth. I connected it to the armhole measurement. Do the same thing, the same shape for the yoke line and the neckline. Then adjusted my length measurements. Followed the same shape for the front. That's what I'm remarking here. Then I curved it. They extended the dart length downwards to the hemline. That's all. So I'm just redrawing it with the blue line. Makes it just to make it visible for you. Please guys, go ahead to cut on the blue lines. I didn't know that it wasn't recording. So sorry. But just go ahead to just follow the blue lines and cut on the blue line. Thanks guys for watching. Bye.